I think it's okay. Yeah, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. I think there's like a second missing, but it's okay now. It's just like it starts recording. Like I think it recognizes my hand wave or something, and then it starts recording. I don't have to really go and click, right? So it's a problem to like. Sometimes I'll be doing my work and then it will start recording. Like I didn't even ask you to. Why are you doing this? Anyway, so yeah, I know it got took a long time for me to record this. It's Saturday. Tomorrow the third episode also will come out. But I was waiting for a prick, so he and I can do this video. But he didn't. He just left. Like he's like, I don't want to do this. So yeah, here I am. Anyway, I want to do this video. So it's been pretty interesting, like checking out Reddit's opinion on the episodes. Like it's yeah, like they have some things to say. Let's just say that. And they made Ashley Johnson sing that song "Through the Valley." That was just a nail in the coffin. What a fucking show! Wow, great. Why why Joel didn't say anything like, "Hey, I know something bad. I know some. I know I did something bad, but they were about to kill her. I'm sorry." I mean, I thought that too. I mean, Joel could have explained himself, right? But I think Joel didn't want to tell that she's the cure. Maybe she was just trying to save Ellie at that point. That's why he didn't want to say anything. That makes sense, yeah. They telegraphed this early in the episode with Gail, the therapist. They both have their dark secrets they are struggling with. Gail opens up that it's because she hates Joel for killing her husband. Joel starts thinking about his dark secret and starts breaking down. Gail guesses it's about Ellie and pushes him to talk. And he says, I saved her and leaves. He will not admit he did anything wrong. Yeah, he was protecting Ellie basically, so that makes sense. He can't say anything. That's what he's been trying to do forever. Right? Bro is surrounded by people whose friend he massacred in cold blood and being threatened by a girl whose dad he killed. He's not talking his way out of shit. Yeah, I think at that point he knew like if he makes a move, Dina would get killed. That makes sense. I don't have a problem there. But yeah, just watch. Can anyone tell me why I'm feeling so much anger on my face? I didn't actually feel angry. Like it's probably because I knew what's gonna happen, but I don't know. I thought it was just emotional. Like once Bella came into the picture, like it was really, really emotional. Someone please tell me that the end of the series will be as it should be, finishing off Abby as they must. She is. Dude, if she kills Abby, there's no point. That's what they're trying to tell in the whole show. Like, this whole revenge, killing people, is just a cycle that won't end. You get it? So, killing her would be the whole purpose of this show. I don't understand why people still don't get it. So lame, breaking the cycle of violence. Would you shut up and just kill? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly it. At the end of the cycle, she saved Abby because Abby was the sole caregiver of a child. Ellie saw the child and let her live. Exactly. It's the same Ellie Joel dynamic there as well, like I said before. So killing Abby would have just been the whole purpose. Like that doesn't make any sense. I guess if you are 10 years old and lack nuisance, what the fuck? These people, bro, I don't know why they even mention like cycle of violence. It's such a surface level misread. RDR2, another incredible level no one game, is beloved by many of those, but it's clear they often fundamentally misunderstood it. I don't know what is he talking about. Ah, yeah, I think Arthur again is not a good person, right? I think that's what he's trying to say here. I think so, but I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone convinced me to keep watching. The only character I cared about is dead. Now I have to watch an annoying teen and all those interchangeable nobodies. See, that's the problem. That's exactly the problem with the part two of the game. So many characters. Like, look. I don't even care about Abby. Why the fuck should I care about her friends? But they just keep on introducing new characters, right? So this point makes sense. But again, since it's a TV show, if they do it really well, like basically explain the characters and all that really well, I think they can pull it off, but it's very hard to do. Very, very hard to do. I didn't know anything about the game going on, so from my perspective, this feels like a bait and a switch. I was hooked by Joe's story, and while I respect staying true to the game that works in on one medium, doesn't always land the same in another, especially for new audience. Dude, people in like in the video game, like people who like gamers also hated it, dude. So looks like it didn't work with the audience as well, right? I mean, the TV show audience as well. Mm. So that caught them off guard too. I think now they are confused on whom to follow. That's the main issue here. Like, okay, the main character died, so who do I follow now? Mm. And Ellie is also not likable in this part in this game. So I think that's where the confusion is happening. That's why I'm telling you, if they had just explained Abby's story, and then if they had carried out with the golf scene, this would be much better. But they're not taking that route. I don't know, man. The rookie mistake again, I guess. I literally said out loud to myself, I watched this for Pedro. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, I'm sure he'll be in some flashbacks, whatever. Yeah, yeah, there are flashback scenes. So, yeah, he'll be. I think if they make another season, he'll be there as well. So, yeah, they're all depressed looking people. I really do think part two's damnation is offing Joel and not feeling his void by way of the characters being boring and weak. Dude, let's give it some time. Maybe the TV show will explain. Like, I don't want to sound like a fangirl, but maybe I am. But give it some time. Maybe they will. But in the game, they didn't do it. But in the game, that's a like a proper criticism. Like there were so many characters I didn't care about anyone in every story, right? But here we have to, yeah, they really have to do this explaining thing. Otherwise, this won't work. That's the risky part of this game. Like this, uh, Joel's death entirely depends on this Abby and her friend's story. So if you don't do that part properly, people are not gonna like it, my guy. So, mm, completely agree. I'm just shocked they would eliminate Joel so quickly. It doesn't make any logical sense. I wonder if maybe Pedro Pascal wanted off the show. That would make sense. No, 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 no. That's not true. The same reaction. So people are reacting to it the same way. Yeah? Okay, interesting. I thought people TV audience would actually understand it. Maybe the whole Abby monologue just wasn't enough, right? To me, it was enough. Maybe because compared to the game here, at least they gave an explanation. So I was like, okay, at least it's better. Maybe that's what that is, but I don't know. Play the game, so this was not a shock exactly. But Pedro Pascal say like I have a very strong feeling that people are not gonna like this season. Mm. But Bella is doing like what she can. I can't say her acting is bad, dude. Like she is doing a good job as Ellie. It's just uh, let's see. Look, we have to give the show some time, so let's give that time. But if they take the same route as the game, then it's gonna be a problem. I don't think. This seems even more despicable and unforgivable for lying and torturing those, like using hope and trust as bait. I'm guessing Tommy and others are gonna blame the war on Abby. I don't think Abby was more like unlikable here. I thought like I wasn't like this Abby didn't make me angry in a way. I just felt like, oh man, I feel sorry for her. She's clearly not healed from all that. So yeah, But damn, you guys didn't like this Abby also. Damn, this show is probably not gonna work. If people don't like Abby, this show won't work at all. That's 100%. Yeah, it'll definitely make Tommy's arc more interesting in the game. It's about revenge for his brother now. It's brother and a bunch of other Jackson folks. Oh, so you think they'll make it about Tommy's story? I really don't think that's gonna happen. That's which means it'll be different, entirely different from the game, right? I don't think that'll happen though, quite honestly. Hmm. Damn, I really don't think they would just put Tommy over there, right? Something tells me he'll have a, what do you call, he'll have more to do with this show than in the video games. I mean, why, show that whole war plot, not war plot, but you know what I mean, the uh, infected breaking into the, what do you call, Jackson. So I don't know, but I something tells me Tommy will have a lot more to do. It's just, yeah, they kill the result is you hate her just as much as Ellie. Then halfway through the game, it suddenly makes you play as Abby, and then you discover some of the things TV show already shows. A lot of people hated that part. They were then forced to develop empathy for the character they spent 10 hours also hating and chasing. I personally loved it, but I hope this helps you understand the criticism a bit more. Would definitely recommend playing the game. Abby needs more depth. That's the main problem. Like I've been saying it for so, like I posted a video uh, like a couple of years back. In that video, I said that needs more depth. Like there's nothing much to her character other than she's just like she has some empathy with that kid with Seraphite. That's what they tried to tell, but we just didn't care. Like you didn't do anything like to make us care about her, and we just spent so long playing that character, and the storyline was boring. So it was hard to play as Abby. Honestly, I was just, why am I even playing at this point? Is what I felt throughout Abby's story. But I really thought the TV show would do something different. I still have hope that the TV show they are gonna do. They are not idiots, right? To make same thing mistake all over again. So let's see. I something tells me they will have more depth here. You have to, otherwise this is not gonna work. Game is you're rooting. The problem with the game is you're rooting for no one as you play both sides, but the game mechanics and the graphics are amazing. Mama, this one graphics was just good even at that time. It was just amazing. Um, who did I root for in the video when I was playing the video game? I wanted to understand Happy. I wasn't too mad with Happy, to be honest. Like the world, like had this crutch on her, right? I didn't have all that, but I don't think I rooted for anyone. Through like towards the end of the game, I just remember like I want it to end. I really just want it to end at this point. I don't care. So you thought Abby's whole, I mean, Abby, there is a human side to Abby as well. I thought the entire world didn't see that side. I saw that side. Like I understand that she has some empathy. Like she's not a bad person. The game made that very clear. It's just the story. Her story wasn't very interesting. You get it. Way too many characters were there, and I was just like, I don't care. It's too much. Like it's boring, is what I felt. That's why I couldn't play as Abby. It's just it wasn't interesting. Like they wanted us so bad to like understand Abby's side. I think in that process they just lost, like forgot to make the game interesting. If that makes sense. Fumble there we taught will be taught in class someday. Probably make the most shocking and emotional twist in gaming history and put training wheels on it. Look, that was the complaint, right? It happened so quickly, and people just hated Abby for no reason at all when it happened. So, adding an explanation to it kinda made sense, but it wasn't enough. Like, it feels almost like lazy writing. Oh, okay, you want an explanation? Let me just put an explanation over it. But I get where you're coming from, but let's just give it some time. It's not over yet. It's not even the biggest twist in the gaming. I knew she was a Firefly immediately. It's a great twist, but it is no great mystery. Hmm. Actress playing Ellie is weak and can't carry. I really don't think she's weak, dude. Like she's good. It's just I don't know why are people hating her. Like it's just bullying at this point, you know. Doesn't feel fair to me. But look, people can say her performance is bad, but her not looking like Ellie is just that's not a good criticism, you know. Like it's a iteration of the same story, but it's not the same thing. Like it's supposed to be a bit different, right? So if this is the Ellie that we are gonna get in the TV show, I can understand. If she does a bad job, then you can say, but I don't think she's doing that bad. But hey, your opinion, I can't say anything about it. Honestly, I want to see the reaction of those people like who had no idea that Joel was gonna. That was me yelled out. No fucking way they killed Joel. So the same reaction, huh? Dude, if people are reacting the same way, then I don't think the whole monologue made a lot of sense or made any difference. I thought that would make a big difference, but looks like it didn't. I don't see. I hate this. I mean, I'm happy to know that people connected with Joel so much, which means the season one like really worked for a lot of people. I mean, people should have different opinions, like, but here the opinions seem to be very different. Like, people did not appreciate that Joel is dead. Bella Ramsey, she just can't act, but it's just like she looks 12 and Ellie's supposed to be 20. It's not a big problem to me. I'm just gonna say it, but it's fine. I'll probably get shit. I mean, no one was. I'm making video for like four people. Who cares at this point? What? So everyone thinks Bella is the actor who plays Abby is so big she can't carry a scene at all. I won't agree. She's good. Like I've seen her other work. She's very good. Look, I'm not sure if I really thought people like I saw the audience score. It was very low, but the internet overall. I didn't see a lot of hate, but it looks like people did not like it. Hmm. I mean, that's the whole point. So the rest of the season is supposed to convince you why that death. I mean, why Abby is not the person you think she is. So I still would have preferred it with Tommy. I still like the idea of him dying. Both of his close loved ones with him. The Jackson fight was nice, though I didn't like the expense of Joel and Tommy. It did like the opening with Abby's nightmare. I did like the opening with Abby's nightmare. Hmm. Okay, interesting. I didn't mind it honestly. Like, yeah, Tommy was there, but I don't think it would have made a difference, right? I mean, Dina being there also like didn't do anything. But look, um, we got an amazing sequence with the infected and Jackson, so I can't really complain about it. I thought it was okay. I wish Tommy was there. Seeing him reaction and helplessness fuels the revenge he takes later in the game. Okay, I can understand this point of view though. Like he saw the death, saw his brother dying, right? That would have made him even more aggressive. I mean, their relationship, yeah, like you said, they have time. I mean, Dina will explain. Like Dina noticed the bag, right? So she's gonna tell Ellie about the Tommy defending Jackson. That was some shit. I thought Tommy was gonna go down for a second there. I agree. This was my take as well. I think they maybe changed things a bit to give viewers hope that they would leave Joel alive. For example, Tommy fighting the Brutus, and I was not 100% sure if he would make it or not. Yeah, but that did help, right? Which means even the people who played the video game, even we were misguided a little bit, right? So it makes sense to me. Like even I was thinking, okay, so are they gonna change? Are they gonna change? But the minute she shot him, I was like, ah, okay, he's gonna die. That's gonna happen anyway. That the crawling sequence was amazing. I don't have complaints regarding that. It with Tommy. Look, I know people love Tommy, but Tommy didn't have that much depth in the game. Like he barely shows up. We only see him here and there, but in the show, there's so much depth to him. So I really don't know why you want Tommy over there when he was doing something better over there. Different opinions, I guess. That episode was arguably the best of the TV series and improved on the game's telling. Yeah, it was a very good episode. I don't know. Like, yeah, there are things to nitpick, but overall, I had fun. Okay, so the person here thinks that, I mean, he has written a lot, but to brief it, I think this whole Jackson sequence was to distract, uh, like, from the Joel's death. I think to make the like people will be mad about it, right? So if you give this whole sequence, they will be a bit okay because they would have enjoyed the episode overall, right? I do think that's why they did it, but I can't hate on it because I was hooked. So yeah,